we're growing these cool climate varietals. So those grapes that we're growing here that just strive to ripen make the best quality wines.
How do you keep the wine from being tannic in a cool climate like yours?
It's a great question.
That is a great question. This is not your first wine tasting.
And our farming techniques. So what we want is, we don't want the suns to be, our summers can be fairly warm and drought conditions. So we don't want the fruit sitting out in the sun and baking. We lose the delicacy of Pinot Noir when it's baking out in the sun. And I think a lot of grapes actually. And so that's partly how we start. Mottled light exposure into the fruit canopy where the grapes are, and then the rest is up to us in the cellar. Determined also partly by when it's picked. You don't want it too overripe. You don't want it underripe either. So you want those sweet tannins and not the overripe drying tannins or the green tannins. And then the way that the fruit is processed in the cellar, then and the fermentation all then determines how much tannin you're going to have in the wine in the end. And Mother Nature, of course, dictates a lot of that, and it varies from vintage to vintage.